Hey everybody, welcome to Arcane Wednesday for January 13th, 2021. I'm your host, DM Gallibond. You know, over the history of D&D, you look at enough spells, you look at enough things, you see how some spells in 5e are more useful, more powerful than spells in early editions, and sometimes it's the other way around. This is an example of a spell that seems like it's had a little bit of a power creep in terms of getting more powerful today than its antecedents before. See if you agree with me by the end of our session, because today we are going to be looking at Create Bonfire from D&D 5e and sort of show a little bit where it came from and how it's evolved. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Create Bonfire is a new spell name for 5e. That spell, or no spell existed with that name prior. If you go looking back at it before, you have to go all the way back to first edition, and the closest thing you find is a spell called Affect Normal Fires, which is a first level spell. Now this is 10 feet per level, lasts 1 round per level, and it affects an already existing fire up to 3 feet in diameter. And you cause small fires to as large as a bonfire to reduce in size and light to become match-like, like a single match, or to increase in light to become as bright as a light spell. Reducing the fire will cut fuel consumption to half normal, and increasing it will double. And note that the heat output is not altered in either case. So you're just affecting basically the amount of light produced by the fire. Anything that's from as small as a torch to as large, or as small as a lantern actually, I guess, to as large as a bonfire. And that was AD&D or first edition. Now in second edition, that same spell existed, and it was almost identical. The slight change is in the range and the duration. The range is 5 yards per level, and the duration is 2 rounds per level. And the area of effect was a 10-foot radius around the caster. So you can cause non-magical fires to increase and decrease. Does not affect fuel consumption or damage caused by the fire, so that's a little bit of a different. And the caster can affect any or all fires in the spell's area. Alter their intensity is a single gesture. Spell lasts until the caster all the fuel is burned or duration expires. Also extinguish all flames, which expends the spell immediately. And it does not affect fire elementals or similar creatures. So all this was about having an effect on fires that already were in existence. But now let's go take a look at Create Bonfire. Now notice that Create Bonfire is a cantrip. So it doesn't even use a spell slot. It's considered less magic than even a first level spell. Those other two spells required a first level spell slot. And to be fair, in first edition and second edition, cantrips didn't exist. So anytime you cast a spell, it had to use a spell slot. And it's 60 feet, and it's a duration of 1 minute, and it affects a fire 5 feet in diameter. And you create a bonfire until the spell ends. Magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature going to cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. Creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into bonfire space. Bonfire ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. And because it's a cantrip, Uh, Damage automatically increases by 1d8 when you get to 5th level, 11th level, and 17th level. Now also notice, keyword here, Magic Bonfire. Know what that means? That means that this is magical fire. So in our previous edition, this was normal, non-magical fire. Now we have magical fire. Before you had to have a fire and you were just affecting the characteristics of that fire. Now magic is creating fire where there was no fire in the first place. So to me, that says that this one is more powerful than those others, even though the closest thing to it is affecting normal fires in the past. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I think this is one of those times when 5e, when a 5e spell, they just cranked up the magic power level on that spell. All right, stuff to think about here on Arcane Wednesday. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, uh, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, click the post notification bell. Look in the description to find all of the platforms where you can follow me and all the times for the live streams that I do over on my Twitch channel. I thank everybody who is coming along with us on this ride. You can look back and see over a year's worth of archives of um, not only actual play, but all kinds of the daily quick hit stuff that we do here on the YouTube channel. I have been DM Gallibond. I really appreciate you guys being with us. Take care, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everybody.